So what is the crack? Welcome back, everybody. This is part 2 of the stream. If you're seeing this video first and you're wondering, well, what the hell's going on? I was having some issues with, believe it or not, my force feedback and a restart. Well, a restart isn't going to fix my force feedback because my settings still suck. But I was trying to press the push to talk button so that people could actually hear me, and that wasn't working for me. So at least now people should be able to hear me. You can see here. So my little light stays on. So alright, all good. Let's go and do a lab. Let's see if it is any bit different. What's the story, Chris? So sorry guys for dropping the stream and putting it back on. As we're here, big shout out to Cube Controls, my channel sponsors. So you guys will see that obviously I'm using the Logitech wheel now. Got our buddy, the Cube Controls CSX2 over here. Aoife Kylie, cheers for liking the stream. Thanks, Dark Funk. Yeah, the force feedback is definitely a good bit better now. This car is very difficult to catch, but at least I caught it there. Cold tires here as well. At work, not much else to do. You are some legend, Scott. watching videos at work. Right way to do it. What do you do for a living, Scott? Are you allowed to tell me?
You know, anybody else have those bumps in the braking zone for the first corner?
Yeah, I had it. I noticed it in the previous step or the previous last.
It scared the shit
So
out
it's
of
still
Yeah, I was driving
doesn't
over
oh
a
Jesus!
deer or something.
me. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
It still doesn't have a lot of feedback.
On a certain place, I noticed it only one left.
Still doesn't have a lot of feedback, but it has more than it did.
That's why
Oh
if you
jeez.
just stay left of the
Scene.
pit lane entry. then you know there's some potholes or something like
So,
that.
alright, well let's try and make a bit of a go of it for the next race anyway.
That's the white line.
You know, at times I do wonder, am I just spoiled with the other equipment that I use?
Well, I see them doing in Formula 1 as well.
Yeah, I thought you were allowed to cross the exit as long as there's no one coming down.
I'm listening to the lads' conversation. I'm not sure if you can hear it.
The pit entry. Yeah, the pit entry doesn't matter because you won't gain so much time when you.
So not much to say. It's not an entry level for a sim racer. I think it is. I think it is an entry level wheel for a sim racer. I'm not 100% sure about this one for Assetto Corsa right now because I don't know what my force feedback issues are. I've tried lots and lots of different settings, including I did a settings video before for G25, G27, 920 and G29, and I tested all of those and those settings were really good. I applied those settings to this steering wheel and it's just not working for me. So I don't know, is there an issue with the Logitech software that's just not communicating what I want to communicate to it. I did the LUT file generation, all that kind of stuff, and none of it made a difference.
I guess things have changed in 25 years.
So it kind of feels, yeah, it feels very very similar no matter what I do to the settings. But since my restart now, I definitely do feel a little bit faster.
In front of the stewards and probably the clerk of the course would give you a right bollocking and make you pay a fine.
It also sometimes differs per series, so I don't know. This is not real series.
Could think about,
Oh, so if you look at the Brazil Formula 1, they all cross the pit entry. They all take that line and then just go to the right again.
Yeah, I right now I can't wait to get back to my direct drive wheel.
You don't gain so much here on the pit exit if you cross it. I think it's hard to. I showed some break between side 2 and 3.
Take the sponsor off the screen. Oh Jesus. This is still practice anyway. Thanks for the reminder though.
As usual,
I'm too busy trying to pinpoint my force feedback woes.
Well, yeah, I do almost the same. I usually stay in 3. Unless that I break at 2, then I have to use second gear to
At least you guys know who the sponsors are now. How's the game audio? Is it okay? Is it alright? What's the story? Nacho Rodriguez.
You're currently 6:20.6 ahead of P2. Sector
So, Sector 3 time is quick, yeah, because nobody... Oh, that's
Peter.
2:00. That was an okay lap.
No, Dennis was driving like a madman, I think.
Like in every race.
Oh, shit.
The whole season.
The leader has just done 2.
Ah.
0.6 seconds. Track limits.
Bollocks.
Clear on the left.
Just pushing too hard there. Feck off sponsor screen. Yeah. So look, I'm gonna just go back to the pits, reset a little bit, chat to you guys. So no DD save. And do you know what? Here's the DD base is just sitting here tormenting me. Yeah, can't wait to have that back on the rig. Really looking forward to that. And you know what? I do miss my Cube Controls wheel as well. It's mad how used to hardware you get. I don't need it. I could definitely be quick with this Logitech, but
Sorry,
True Force can't break your wrist. Is that what you're saying?
Also dry out.
Drift King. Oh, yeah, I can't beat a cup of tea, lads. So for those of you who are new to the stream, do join my Discord as well. But for those of you who are new, this is just this was a little break. We're starting back into quali now. So Q2 is starting, and race 2 will be right after that.
Well, that's not nice putting your headset back on.
Yeah, relearn the Logitech. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm trying to say. I definitely do think, like, even the fact that my shift lights here, my rev lights, they're not. So you guys can probably see here at the bottom of the screen, there should be little shift lights here. There are little shift lights, and when I rev, they're not coming up. That is bread and butter stuff for Logitech. My G27 even did it. So there's definitely a software or a driver or firmware issue with Assetto Corsa. Definitely.
Too much booze.
I had to set up custom controls because I would have already had a steering wheel assigned before. So it didn't just Barry's or Lions tea. I am a Lions tea lover, but if someone gave me a cup of Barry's, I wouldn't be upset about it because it's good tea as well. I'm not that religious about it. I do only buy Lions, but that's probably out of habit. I like the pyramid bags.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting out quali.
Drive over the little bobhead.
Didn't even have my setup loaded there. 28 liters.
Oscar.
I over 12 that.
Alright, let's go do
Nice
quick. It is a major handicap, but you know what? This is what this channel is about, and you know I love high-end hardware, and to a large extent in the past year. Speaking of which, it's pretty much exactly a year to the day that I started the channel. So the channel is 1 year old. That's pretty cool. But over the last year, I've gotten access to some really cool products. Did I just lose that force feedback? Oh no, there's a little bit there. I've had access to a lot of really nice high-end products and spent a hell of a lot of time with them. But I think it's really important for me to use a Logitech wheel again and really depend on it, because the people who buy this stuff depend on it. And if I can't depend on it, who am I to say? If I won't do a feckin' race with it, if I won't just, just have even a fairly fun race like this, if I don't trust it enough to do a race, how the hell can I go and recommend it to people? I loved my
Yeah, it started
G27.
at 3 now.
I really loved it, and I want to love this right now. It's tough. I really want to love it, and I want to recommend this to people. But it needs my time, because you can't just, I can't look at it through a you know, a high-end equipment owning sim racer's eyes. I don't think that's fair. This is never ever meant to be or going to be a high-end piece of equipment. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit more force feedback now. Understeer. Yeah, the settings for the G27 were really good. So much so that I was going to upgrade my steering wheel. Then I worked out those settings for the G27, and for another 2 years I didn't upgrade my G27. That's how good those settings were. I tried those settings on this, and they're complete crap. I mean, well, they're exactly the same as what I have right now. So there's some disconnect. Something's not talking properly, and I don't know what it is. Oh, I don't want to do laps. I want to go back to the pits. I don't want to register laps. Yeah, it's really hard to take a backwards jump from the DD. Very hard. But it's all part of the fun, right? You know, because you guys are here, you're enjoying it. It's, I don't know, it's not something that everybody's going to do, and I need to do things that I want to do. And the first thought that popped into my head was, you know, because a lot of people have to sell their setups, right? A lot of people, finance changes, and they might need to sell their high-end hardware, or they might physically not be too well, and they might need something lighter or cheaper or whatever. And they're going to ask me, look, what's a good entry-level wheel? What would you recommend? And I still need to answer that question. And I can't answer that question through my rose-tinted glasses of my G27. I need to keep with the times. So this is a very important experience for me, I guess. Yeah, no true force. This is fake force. The boys doing PBs there. DDs felt natural the first time you tried them. I'm not even going to react. I need to do a couple of decent laps though when we're actually in race. Need to avoid the carnage. Goal for this next race, set a PB. You guys are probably screaming at the screaming at the telly or screaming at the screen saying, look, you need to be tighter on that corner, but I'm just enjoying it, chatting a bit of shite.
Oh, I missed my lip.
I'm trying to focus on the forces that I'm feeling, the few forces that I am feeling. The force feedback is slightly better than it was, Michelle, but it's nowhere near what it would have been with my G27.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
The best DD, underdog DD, I mean, hands down for me. Now I haven't tried the Sim Experience. Well, I have the AccuForce V2. I haven't had it bolted to this rig. I've not spent time with it. Similarly with the SimiCube Sport, haven't spent enough time with it. But the Simagic M10 was brilliant. I plugged it in, minimal settings, and within 10 minutes I was just in awe of direct drive and all the things that I'd been missing in my Thrustmaster TS PC Racer, which is already a brilliant wheel. And I was just completely floored, blown away by the level of detail that I could feel. So, best entry-level DD wheel, 100%, the Simagic M10. It's the best value, and it's just a brilliant piece of kit. The steering wheel rims are fantastic. So you get the round GT1 rim with it, and it's class. It's very good.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off
I don't want to do laps. I need to go back to the pits here. 40 seconds left in quali. Every driver in every race has a PB. Though they'd have a session best, but the personal best is like your overall. Does the Simagic have advantages over the Aquaforce V2? The quick release, the wireless functionality is really good. Very dependable. There's no dead zone in this. It's kind of like when you're mid corner. There's no feel.
Fast. No, 1/10 up, I think, on my time.
The steering wheel rim with the Simagic
to spin if
is
you press
just
the throttle at the wrong
it's just
time, or
savage.
just
Do I have it
slightly
around
hit
here
the
somewhere?
curb,
No,
I think.
it's up there.
Has been a while since I.
But that said, you know,
there.
I haven't owned an Aquaforce V2, so I can't properly judge. I just know that the Simagic M10 I was super happy with, and it's the one that I recommend to people because it's a proper underdog wheel, you know. Yeah.
I'm always scared for the corner
So
after the chicane.
Yeah, Scott has
the one to the left.
You have an M10, right, Scott?
Yeah, same.
SimiCube Pro is brilliant. Really good wheel. I don't like the quick release, and I prefer
And if you
the Simagic rims to the
right
to like
side,
Asher
so-
rims and stuff. The Simagic rims are absolutely savage. I'm using the Cube Controls rim now, but yeah. I would like Simagic Alpha versus SC2. I'm gonna at some stage swap my my Simagic Alpha for an SC2 and do an extended kind of, you know, live with it type of review. Then I'll truly be able to say which one's better. But the quick release on the Simagic products makes me extremely happy. So
How many laps did we do?
alright, sideways.
28 liters.
Um,
I had 27 before, and I was really red on my.
Yeah, you don't need a more expensive one. So
25 minutes. Here we go.
alright, let's do this. Okay, let's try keep it on the track this time.
Alpha is in front of
Enjoy the shit out of it, guys.
Good race, everyone. Fun.
The F1 wheel, the GT4 wheel, is absolutely savage. Brilliant rim.
Green, green, green.
3 wide. Bowling ball send here.
Car on your right.
Oh my god.
Still there.
Car in front of me.
He's spinning all by himself.
Right side.
Yeah, car in front of me sent me into a panic. There was a spin in front of me and I tried to avoid it.
Oh no.
Oh, Oscar.
Fucking hell.
Oh, see, even stuff like that, I would have been so much more confident.
About people spinning by themselves.
Yeah.
Would have been so much more confident with my TD wheel. Like this slide, it's hitting hope. I don't know how to recover from those slides with this wheel. Car beside me.
Stay on your line. Left is clear now. Car left. Clear on the
Sorry,
left.
I've got-
Car on your left. Left is clear.
I could not avoid this.
I
No
know,
DD
nearly spun
save.
myself.
On your right. Right is clear.
Didn't want to absolutely plow into him there. So I backed off a little. I just don't know when the car is sliding or not. And because of all the noise of the other cars, I can't hear the tires. Let's try catch him. This is Assetto Corsa. Go, go, gadget. G923. P11. That was poor at the start. Oh, you absolute asshole. Oh, man.
Yellow flag. Watch out. Keep it between the lines. Try and limit
I have to say I'm not enjoying driving. It's just not, yeah, I don't know. It's not fun not knowing. It's a similar frustration, I think, to how real life race drivers feel when they get into a simulator for the first time. They know they should be able to do it. They've proven that they can do it, but the connection between them and the car is just, it's like there's a language barrier. That's exactly what I'm experiencing right now. No, I have no practice in Road America yet.
The gap behind is now 1.0.
Alright, let's go start concentrating on that PB. Might just ignore chat for a minute. Oh. Bit of a slide on there. Oscar struggling behind me.
The leader has just done a 159.6.
Alright, this lap is going to be a good one. Yeah, I need to relearn it.
2 seconds.
Okay, 2 second gap ahead of us. Let's break that down a little, lads. Position wasn't great there. That's what she said.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
Alright, I think we're getting on the guy ahead. Alex Connor, thanks for liking the stream, dude. Sorry for not talking a lot right now.
B11.
Nearly went off there. Oh, you prick. Oh, man. It's impossible to catch a slide then. That is kind of the car though. I felt nothing there, like. Sucks! Damn it!
59.0.
I'm so much better. Oh, tires are cooked now. Trying to just keep it on the road then after a spin is an absolute balls. Oh man, I'm so embarrassed by this driving. But it's good to see that, you know, you put someone who's used to DD equipment, even though I've done far more laps on Logitech wheels than I have on any other wheels, all my other wheels combined. Oh, come on, PB. I've got 18 minutes to do a PB. Nice late apex here. Early committing to the throttle. And then absolutely flat out through here. Brake at the 3 sign here. Those curbs are dangerous, you see.
The gap ahead is now 7.3.
That's what killed me the last time. Human after all, I'm very human. Come on, understeer. Embrace the understeer. See, I'd love to be sliding this thing around the track now. Oh, this corner again. Are you for real? What is with that corner? I was doing all right. I was up on my time. That's my fastest lap of the race so far, 2:03. Poor enough. So that was a 2:46. 2:46. I can definitely do a 1:59.
Yellow flag, caution.
There's a pink car off. Oh no, it's red and white, I think. Like, you guys can see my intent and my going for the apexes is right. I have horrible car control.
Left side tyres are cold.
Again, there's a settings issue. Don't judge the wheel yet. But do feel free to people that I made an absolute idiot of myself trying to drive with a gear-driven wheel. Mindset as a beginner. Yeah, I need to just, you know, try keep it tidy. But like, I have, you know, I guess a mindset of someone who likes to set fast laps. And I know all these drivers and I know roughly where I should be stacking up against them, and it's not last place where I am right now. This asshole of a corner again. Just carrying too much speed into it. Yeah, have I noticed a drop in pace? Hells yeah, I have. Oh, you prick. I need to calm down. Stop overdriving. Tell you what, my digital motorsports race is going to be interesting. Yeah, this isn't a bad day though. Like, I know my driving is kind of shite, but it's as a byproduct. It's like I'm trying to have a conversation with the car, and the car has no idea what I'm saying, and as a result, I'm getting frustrated, and I'm shouting at it, as it were. So I'm giving too much input, and I'm trying to predict when it's going to break out, and lots of things that I just shouldn't need to be worrying about. Well, maybe I should need to worry about them, but I'm not used to worrying about them. Could have done better there. Should have been tighter to that second apex. Base shakers can give me the missing details. I have my butt kicker turned off. Again, all in the name of reviewing. Just because I don't want to. I don't want my butt kicker to make me feel like this wheel is better than it actually is. Jesus. Oh, come on. I don't know, am I just over, like, are my tires getting too hot or what? It's always those last couple of corners. You can see my delta in the middle of the screen. And it's usually, you know, it's pretty good. Alright, let's have another another stab.
Oh, bollocks.
Yeah, I think I need to give it the most kind of authentic experience for a new driver, and I need to try and see the world through the eyes of a new driver. I also, like, I need to think about, you know, the things that are frustrating me right now. Are they the same as what a new driver feels? You know, do drivers get better at a simulator, or, oh my god, do they get better at their hardware? Because I'm good at the simulator, you know, relatively speaking. I'm shit on this hardware.
Your tire temperatures look good.
And it's also, you know, really making me think about, you know, does better hardware make you faster? I think that it doesn't. I think that practice makes you faster. Because if I was playing on a game controller, I'm sure I'd need practice, but I'm sure because I understand racing, you know, I could be somewhat competitive. I wouldn't be running dead last anyway. What a joke. Alright, next lap I'm gonna send it. 10 minutes left. Ugh. This is just embarrassing driving though. Nothing through the corners. As soon as it starts understeering and it's not even clipping, I don't know what's happening. And again, I think there's a major disconnect of firmware somewhere. The dead giveaway being that my rev lights aren't even working. Because there should be little rev lights on the wheel here. Send the fucking thing. Alright, let's go. Just nice and disciplined, because I think even with a pretty shit lap, you know, as long as I keep it tidy, I can do well. So, let's go for it.
10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Stay focused. We're still in this.
Poor car is wanting to slide everywhere. As soon as I'm like lifting off the brake, putting on the accelerator, the back is just kicking out a little bit. Needs to be tighter there. I need to go wider before that corner. Oh, you idiot.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
I know, Jeff. I'm trying my absolute best to keep it tidy. I'm sitting here red-faced with, right now, 31 people watching me. I'm embarrassed at how terribly I'm driving. I know the car is difficult. I know the track is difficult. But,
Oh,
you
sorry.
know,
Oh shit.
I usually do better.
That's half fuel. You've used
Is it
half
all
your
down
fuel.
to the steering wheel? Is my confidence shot as a result? Who knows?
Kein Problem.
But it's
It is a problem.
it is very, very interesting though.
Both our races.
I find it interesting. You guys might not find it interesting. Do join that Discord community. Thanks for reminding everybody, Nightbot. Do look that up because that's where all the crack happens. What's the story, Damien? Welcome back. Alright. PB coming up.
The gap in front is now 9.0. Yellow flag.
You prick. Ah. No, me.
B12. The next car is Smith.
Exit is slow out of there. Exit is slow out of there.
The leader has just done a 158.1.
Oh man, how did I misjudge that corner so much? Bollocks! Alright, come on, 159. No! I've survived my problem corners. Come on, 159. Oh, look at that delta dropping. Come on, come on, come on.
There'll be chances here.
Oh, a 20003. It is a PB. So I got my PB. Let's go for 159.
Okay.
I followed your line.
Ah, slide. Lost a lot of time there.
Lost B2.
0.4 seconds behind. Need to find that somewhere else. Yeah, Utah. Oh, that's my line is so bad there. I need to attack it way, way later. I'll get a few more chances to do it. Come on, 159. Too tight in here. Shit. Had to break.
5 minutes left.
It's a way better line. Easy 2/10 on the table. 3/10 even. Oh, come on, Lawrence. Time to be found in that corner. Alright, another attempt.
Smith ahead is now 5.2.
Let's do this shit. Yeah, the SC2 is pretty amazing. Sideways on here has an SC2. Come on, 1/10 up.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Right, attacked it slightly later. I need to attack this corner later. Oh, that's way too late. Bollocks. The delta is dropping, but it's poor. So I know I have time to gain in this corner.
Oh no.
Yellow flag. keep away to
Shit,
that.
man. Even Lawrence
Push when we get this guy.
passed.
Don't know if you guys heard that. He said even Lawrence passed me. I only need 300s here. Yes! Yes! Right, may not seem like much. Still slower than most of the pack. 159.9. Yes! Oh man.
Nice, Lord.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
That was a major achievement.
Cheers, Saki.
Oh, you prick. You just don't know when it does slide, you don't know until way too late. That was always a problem with the Logitech wheels. But with this, there has to be an issue with my firmware. There's just no other way around it.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Alright, people are starting to struggle.
Oh, shit.
Top 10, baby.
I've had enough of this bloody Lotus.
Yeah. This track is harder to load. So much work.
Alright, I know there are only 12 cars, but top 10 is a big deal for me, lads.
And then like so much oversteer.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so random.
Alright, so they're complaining about lots of understeer and then oversteer. This is my first event with this car, with Liga, since I started this championship.
Are you sure you don't want to try tricks?
No. I'm just so much slower with traction on.
Don't know if you guys saw one of the new pieces of... Actually, I'll show you guys the merch at the end of this race. Oh, that's not what I want.
Nearly,
But
Saki.
one of my new t-shirt and hoodie designs, it says never rage quit, and it's a huge thing for me. And if you saw my video last week as well about how to enjoy sim racing, you need to stick with it, because I stuck with it here. I could have rage quit. I really wasn't happy. Now I'm streaming, and the point of this is not to get an amazing result as such. It's to inform people about this wheel, the issues that I'm having, because it's all well and good stuff being rose tinted and hidden, but you guys are seeing firsthand what I'm actually going through. Yeah, and the guys haven't rage quit. Oscar and Shane, they're having a horrid time. But here's me celebrating a top 10, and I would not be celebrating if there were only 10 cars. I'd be like, oh, I'm so shit. But these two guys who are faster than I am in this car, they're struggling so much that, you know, I'm finishing ahead of them, hopefully, if I keep this together.
It's now 2.4 seconds.
He's only 2 seconds behind, but oh man, I'd love if it was easier to just swap out wheels and pedals on my rig. I'd love to just have a couple of laps with my DD wheel after this. I have G-Hub open, yes. I thought that might be the issue, that G-Hub was closed. But I have it open now.
Mistakes yourself.
And it's still, I mean, the feedback is washy, and the lights aren't working. The little lights, the rev lights. So look, but you see, oh yeah, it is still happening. Alright, gonna send it here into turn 1. Handbrake and all. Close it in Task Manager. Yeah, I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. It's probably not gonna take effect if I jump out here. It's because I restarted and everything, right? And it's just not.
Oh,
we can see all this working away. The button assignments,
Oh,
when you
my spit
press
paid
them here, they don't light up. I would have expected that.
Nice,
Well done, guys.
second place. Nice.
But
Tim.
if I go to
Third
gear
place,
down,
and, congrats, Dennis.
Yeah, that's Damien.
can I
Philip,
change it here?
Philip third again.
second.
No.
A second.
Second.
Turn down my lobby noise there. So I just jump into another channel. So I don't know. I would have thought that when I press the buttons, it should show here. What's G shift? Oh, that's just the layouts, right? Same thing. So I'm just learning as I go along here as well, guys. But look, this is not a we got new cloud tuning for AccuForce. Oh, nice. I must read that back. Nice. Good info, Cranky. Are you in our Discord server? That's the kind of info that we'd like to have in there. Back to the DD for the DM race. I want to see it through. I really want to. I know it's not a good idea, but I really want to. I would have thought that should light up here. Can I not assign stuff here? Makes no sense. Keys, actions, commands, interactions, system, macros. I don't know. Very weird. Anyway, all right. I told you guys that I would show you the merch because this is pretty cool. So teespring.com/stores/Lawrence du Saspa. So here we go. This is my my merch store, and check these out. So we've got like a Crackfest hoodie. Those of you who are familiar with Crackfest, got different colors in the Crackfest hoodie. There's a Zudi there, so you see the Crackfest logo on there. We even have masks when you're out in your shops and stuff. Mandatory to wear a mask here in Ireland at the moment, so you see the Crackfest logo on there. That's kind of cool. And the hoodie and the hoodies have the Crackfest logo on the back as well. So do the Zudis. They have them on the back, so it's pretty cool. And my favorite part is because it says like was it race fast, die last, or something like that. Race hard, die last is the slogan, but I changed it to where every turn is turn one. I'm very proud of myself. So back here, we've got the deadly merchandise. So click into that. So these are pretty cool. Really like this yellow one as well. That's because I say deadly a lot apparently. People said, oh, you should put it on a t-shirt. Done. And finally, the one that I was just referring to there, never rage quit. It's kind of a mantra for life as well. There's a Zudi in that, never rage quit. And there's also a diecast sticker, so do check that out. I'll go back to the store here and just share that link with you guys. Does the wheel have weight to it right now? Yes, it has like the default centering spring. So it does have weight to it right now. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's being detected, so I just don't get it. I don't know. I'll troubleshoot it unless somebody knows what they're looking at. I'm still using either the VRS or Simagic wheels, or have you those retired? Oh, Simagic is definitely a thing. They're shipping all over the world. Yeah, they've got suppliers all over the world, and they're coming out with the Alpha. This one. The Simagic Alpha is coming out in the next couple of weeks, and I've got a review pretty much ready to go on that. So it's yeah. Thanks for the add in the Dirt Rally group too. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do my Dirt Rally stages with this as well. I promised myself that I'd do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. Just send it. See it through. Like I'll appreciate direct drive and all the nice things that I worked really hard for to buy. I'll appreciate them that little bit more when I get to use them again. And I'll have a renewed perspective on, you know, someone has the money, should they buy this, should they buy that? So look, we'll see about all that. You'll be ready for a week or so of the SC2 in a few weeks. Heading abroad in early September if I want to review the SC2. That sounds like a plan. Sideways, that sounds like a great. Magic was selling out of a white van here in Canada, then they disappeared. Feel sorry for anyone who bought them. In Canada, Apex V2 is it? They're selling them. Chris Tingman. So I think they're the official distributor. Don't use this thing in your upcoming race. I have to, man. People want to know if they should buy this wheel, and if they see me struggling with it and not putting time and effort into it, they're going to think that, what are they going to think? I want to love this wheel. I know the predecessors to this wheel, which have the same parts largely. This has some extra features. I know that I loved my G27. I need to rediscover why I loved it. And that sounds cheesy and cliche and all that, but this is where I get enjoyment in sim racing. It's not about results, it's about the experience. And if you lose that perspective, you can't have it. I have no right to have an opinion on this unless I put my heart and soul into it. If I don't put my heart and soul into it, it's just another review that you can take at face value. Whereas, the people who it actually matters to, the people who, where this does fall into their budget, they do want that kind of fun racing. I want people to see me having lots of fun with this wheel. That's the long and short of it. I thought they were reseller. I don't know. Canada for Sim Magic in Canada, Sim Racing Pros. Does it have weight when you're in Assetto Corsa menus? Well, I'm not in Assetto Corsa. I'm using Content Manager. And it's all there. You can see on the right hand side, and you can see the bar on the screen. It's all there. And it doesn't matter what I do with these filters and stuff. Now I haven't messed with scale or gamma, but yeah, I just don't know. I'm gonna have to spend some time with it, to be honest, and gonna have to just figure out what the hell is going wrong. I had a bit of fun there. I couldn't push as hard as I wanted to. I would bet, like I did my 159, but I'd be almost sure that if I had my hardware that I always use, I'd be in the 158s. I'm usually up there with Dennis and the lads who are doing 157s. So definitely slower. Doesn't have weight until you start. It was acting like G Hub isn't open. Well, it is here, but see, is this the same G Hub that you use? This is different. See, because I used to use the Logitech Profiler, like version 5 or whatever. I would really need a drive hub for Simagic M10 and PS4. Yeah, I don't know much about drive hub, to be honest. I'm definitely missing my Simagic Ginger. Like, you have no idea. But as I was saying there to the lads, like I need to appreciate my hardware. Like you spend money, you spend money on your hobbies, and over time you don't know how much you've spent. And if you were to go and buy it from scratch, it's a massive decision. But if you're tipping away bits and pieces, it's a lot easier. But unless you properly, go back to your roots or whatever, however you want to say it, I don't think I can properly appreciate it. And I think I already have a new appreciation. I'm excited about 2 weeks' time when I get to pick my my Simagic wheel up and my Field Viewer pedals, put them back on, and be properly happy with the equipment that I own. My goal between now and then is to I guess bridge the gap between where I am now, learn about this, and teach the people who are buying one of these how to make it the best it can be, because that's really, really important to me. It's all well and good saying, here's this new wheel from Logitech, it's largely the same as the old one, it's got a little rumble feature, blah blah blah. That's not good enough. I can't call myself a reviewer if that's all I do. I think me in my position, I'm not as knowledgeable as a lot of the other reviewers out there, the Barry Rowlands or the Will Fords of the world. I'm not that in depth when it comes to the hardware and all that, but I am a racer. People see me racing, people hang out with me, people value my opinion, and if I had spent a day with this and put it away, and I had to give my honest opinion, which I always do, I would say I was shite with Assetto Corsa. It was good with iRacing. That's it. I don't want it to be shite with Assetto Corsa. I know it's not shite with Assetto Corsa. I am having an issue. I'm convinced of it. Force close it and in Task Manager. All right, let's do that. Task Manager. I have already done this, but where are you? Logitech G Hub. Okay. Ended. Now, Logitech G Hub. You guys can see it in the bottom right. Starting up. I really, Logitech G was, definitely not my first sim racing steering wheel. I bought it, I think, 7 years ago. But, and I had countless wheels before that, but it was a massive step. It was the first wheel that properly made me feel like I was simulating racing, So yeah, Dark Funk, it's close to my heart. I think that should have recalibrated. It's like, even when you press these buttons, Jack, should they be? I would expect something to pop up, right? Like even here, I would expect these to be responding. As you press these, I would expect those to light up. Am I right? You can tell me, because if I'm right, like, should I have a beta version of? No, because it's recognizing this. I wonder, is there an instruction that I haven't followed or something? I don't know. Waiting for Jack's answer there. But while we're just waiting for that answer, only when you're assigning a function. But if I go to gear down here and I click gear down, should that be assigning? Yeah, Cranky Pants, the long and short of it with Simagic is if you're an authorized reseller, you are a law unto your own. You can do whatever you want, you can charge whatever you want, and if there are any issues with the wheel itself, you have to deal with it yourself. I would assume that if there's a failure of a part, there's some comeback with Simagic, but all the support calls and stuff like that have to go through your reseller. So I don't know. Yeah, I unplugged it. I unplugged the power. I unplugged the USB. So I know I shouldn't have to reassign things, but my question is, Jack, if you guys can, let me just go to this here. No, oh, not the intro. Let's go to simple here. So if I'm on this screen and I click gear down, should I be able to assign that? Because I'm clicking, you can hear me clicking there, and nothing's happening. So that's my question. And that's one that I would really like to get answered. Remove the USB, force close G. Yeah, I'll do that. So let me just get this ready so I can force close G. Control Alt Delete. Isn't this an exciting stream? I really want to get this fixed though, so I really appreciate your help. If you have any other questions, like the questions about Simagic are great, feel free to shout them. LG Hub Updater? Interesting. Where's LG Hub gone? End task, okay. So what you say, remove the USB, force close G Hub, and try again. Oh, where are you? Okay, plugged out, plugged back in. Oh shit. Let me do this calibration dance and pull my headphones out. It was not. prepared for that. I've just mangled my headphones. That was fun. Fucking embarrassing, lads. Alright. Trying to break things. Definitely trying to fucking break things. Okay, now Logitech G Hub is doing a forced calibration on that. So I'm in here. I can see Content Manager in the background. Oh, here we go. I can see Content Manager in the background registering these. Gear down. I can't reassign that. Let's have a quick look in Assetto Corsa if it actually picks it up. Have I got around to using my Oculus Rift? No, haven't used it yet. Yeah, Chili, don't tell anyone about what happened there with my headphones. Yeah, the higher end Simagic isn't available outside of Asia yet. No, I've got nothing on the dash. No, I should have my little LEDs. Like, that's just, it just doesn't make sense. That's how it's supposed to act. Yeah, look, it did. Now that could have been as a result of plugging in the USB as well. Do I have weight in the wheel right now? Yeah, there's some bit. I can feel it doing some bit. In the menu, like as in here, there's no weight in the wheel now. And if I hit resume, there is some weight in it. Try a button that can be reassigned. Okay, maybe. Like what? Which buttons can be reassigned? I don't even know which ones can be reassigned because don't know how this works. Can select view XA. Okay. Here. And then what? Like if I click that, try reinstalling the drivers, but there are no drivers. There's this Logitech hub. It's locked. How do I unlock that? Is that unlockable? Is that just a decorative thing? What does that padlock mean? Yeah, I can reassign everything that I want. Like you can see in the back. Oh, you can't see in the background. Like this button here is doing my headlights. So my headlights, you know, that works. I've got like my view here, so I can reassign buttons, and Assetto Corsa is picking them up. I just like when I rev, I expect my little rev lights to come on. That's my main alarm bell right now. Reinstall Logitech Hub, yeah, I can do. I'm gonna try it. I don't know. No, it's like my G27 straight away. That would light up when you. I haven't tried ACC properly yet. No, I've tried. Let's while we're here, seeing as you guys are chatting away to me. Let's go and let's exit out of this. Let's go and uninstall Logitech G Hub. Uninstall. You guys to see all the shite I have installed on my PC. Where's it? Logitech G Hub. Uninstall. heard the little do. So it's after losing connection to my wheel, I would assume. Those settings here. Oh no, that's still picking that up. They're going to show me menu. Logitech gaming software. That's for my keyboard. I don't think that's conflicting. There's potential, but I need that for my keyboard. That doesn't do the Logitech G stuff that I need. So let's go to my downloads. For those of you just joining the stream, we're just troubleshooting the wheel right now. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, feel free to hang around. I'm not going to be doing any more racing on this stream. Downloads and Logitech G hub installer. Install. Re-download the software. Yeah, it was a fresh download the other day. Let's exit out of that. So do as I'm told. logitechg.com. Meet g923. Support sends you to the Logitech page. I want gaming, and I want, oh lads, where the hell? Downloads. Logitech G Hub. Windows. Download now. Actually, show all downloads. Are there other versions? No. LG Hub installer. Run that. Nah, man, I'm not going through the original AC. I definitely shouldn't have to. It was never an issue with the G27, and that would be a deal breaker for. I mean, if I don't get stuff sorted, I'll try that at some stage, but not right now. Disconnect the wheel from the PC. It's connected right now. Like, it shouldn't be rocket science to install this. Like, I'm not in the game. I exited out of the game. Oh, okay. Like, it asked me this. Logitech G wants to access your account. What the hell is that about? With Discord. No, I had clicked cancel before, but I don't know. Here. Yeah, that's all well and good. Logitech. Launch G Hub. Do it later. Decide later. Got it. G923. Like, what should I be able to do in here? Should I be able to swap these around? Don't know. That's all working. You're supposed to plug in after you install the software, but it doesn't say that anywhere. Like, I don't know if I, like, in this day and age, I shouldn't have to do that. That can't be the issue. I know that I've had to do it in the past, but surely they've sorted that. Like, I've spent what, 5 years with the G27 and the likes of Content Manager and all that. It's not like that with every piece of hardware. It's not like that with Thrustmaster. It's not like that with my Simagic stuff. It's definitely not like that. I have a sneaking suspicion that there's some issue with either the firmware on the steering wheel or the yeah, I don't know. it really sucks. I'll try and, you know, plug it out, install it, all that kind of stuff. I'm really I'll be really disappointed if I still have to do a dance like that just to get the steering wheel working properly, because 9 out of 10 people don't know that stuff. They're going to plug this in and they're going to think it's a heap of shite. And, you know, when I'm defending it, saying, oh, it is actually a good wheel, which I know it is. So I have another PC. I have another PC, but there's nothing installed on it. It's running the same Windows version and all that kind of stuff. So, is a Semagic wheel standard Bluetooth? No, it's a proprietary protocol. It is 2.4 gigahertz, but it's not Bluetooth. No, it will only work with Semagic wheels, unfortunately, with wheel bases. So look, guys, I'm not going to use up any more of your time. Thanks so much for helping me out with the troubleshooting here. I will try that. I'll plug it out, reinstall the hub, and only after I have the hub installed, I'll plug it in. What I might do as well is I might just try and completely make the PC forget about it as a USB device and all that as well, and just start from scratch. Get that Logitech G hub installed. I might go and read some documentation just in case there's some voodoo that I missed. Yeah, I don't know. It is a pain in the arse. Like, this is 2020. You're paying 400 quid for a wheel that, you know, the predecessor only cost, what, 300 or whatever. Yeah, right now I'm not feeling it. Cheers, Rui Bravo, for liking the stream. I'm a little bit disheartened. I didn't enjoy my racing tonight as much as I could have, but that is because I'm in the learning phase and not in the, you know, being good at it phase. You do that voodoo. Semagic software won't affect this. They're completely different. The DLLs, where they read their stuff and store it is completely different. And you can have multiple steering wheels hooked up at the same time. They shouldn't conflict with each other. They generally don't, unless they're all Thrustmaster or all Fanatec or whatever. Has Steam recognized it as a controller? I don't know. But like, Content Manager recognizes it. Logitech G Hub for G923. So it's recognizing all this stuff, but I don't know. All right, guys. Thanks a million for the troubleshooting. I'm going to go have a cup of tea. I'm going to try and chill out. It is absolutely roasting hot here. I don't know how it is where you are, but yeah, plenty more work to do. At least you guys saw me using this in an early phase. Hey, Gasper Medved, what's the crack? Yeah. So look, plenty of teething issues and I guess interesting new stuff. If I was using a G25 right now, if they hadn't just released a new thing, I would just bin it and move on. But what's the SimLab box? Eagle eyes. That is a triple monitor stand. So right now I have triple monitors built into the rig. These are 27-inch monitors. I have 32-inch monitors that I want to hook up here, but above all, my main goal is to separate the monitors and the things that I don't swap out a lot from the things that I do swap out a lot, namely steering wheels, gearboxes, seats, pedals, and even the whole rig, because I have some new rigs coming that I need to test out. And testing a rig when my monitors are attached to this rig is absolutely impossible. So you have the same monitor and the same stand. Nice. Thinking of, yeah, it's a pity. May I recommend some Cube Controls goodness instead of the no, I'm not sure how easy it is, because I've never had one of the Semagic wheels running fully off USB. I'm not sure how easy that is, and the connection is all a bit weird, and I think it's only for firmware upgrades. I think you have to use it with Semagic bases, but who knows? As time goes on, we might learn more about that. 21 degrees here. What's the temperature here? I don't even know what the temperature here is. It's it's around that though. Am I buying? Yeah. So that's the crack, guys. Look, do you know what? I really enjoyed the social aspect of this stream. So I'm glad that you guys were all here, helping out. You guys are being super helpful. It's great to, I'm usually kind of being asked to help people and trying to give advice, do videos and stuff to help people. It's unreal to have you guys in the community that are willing to help back. So all of you who are on here right now, please do join my Discord channel if you're not in there already. bit.ly/. So I just put the link in there. Those are 2,500. Yeah. That one's €1,500. Yeah. So it's pretty crazy. But it's cool all the same. Review coming on that soon, and a review coming on the Magic Alpha, and loads of other bits as well. I've got loads of stuff to review, and this is distracting me right now. I want to fall in love with the Logitech again. Help me. So look, you guys are going to be hearing from me. Hopefully I'll get these issues solved. At least I'll know when these issues are solved, and hopefully even for Thursday night stream in 2 days at 8 o'clock. So in 46 hours I'll be streaming again. Yeah, I think you can, Tim, but I'm not 100% sure. Beyond hope. All right, guys. Yeah, Jack, it's a lot of cash, and I didn't start out with a Cube Controls wheel or direct drive system. I started sim racing in 1998, so that's quite a while ago. I was 13 years of age or so. So yeah, long time ago. Anyway, guys, again, massive shout out to my sponsors and stuff like that. All the channel members, if any of you are interested in becoming a channel member, get your name on my livery, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's about it for me. Thanks a million, everybody. I will chat to you all later.